Stop! You are standing on a massive explosive volcano right now. Beneath your feet lies 100,000 liters of highly flammable fuel. Discover the hidden high-tech city buried under the ordinary concrete. Every single day, millions of us pull into a petrol station and perform a ritual so routine it's practically hardwired. We swipe a card, lift the nozzle, and wait for that familiar click. But if you actually pause for a second while the numbers are spinning on the display, you'll realize something wild. You are standing directly on top of a massive cache. You are above roughly 40,000 to 100,000 liters of explosive liquid. You're essentially hovering over a controlled volcano. In that moment, you're transferring this volatile energy into a combustion engine using a machine that knows when you're full. All while high-voltage electricity hums just a few feet away. A petrol station looks like a boring convenience store. But underneath that dull gray concrete lies a hidden, high-tech metropolis. It's a world of specialized valves and smart sensors. These double-walled fortresses and clever physics tricks keep us safe. Today, we're looking deep into the hidden engineering. The first big illusion of the gas station is the pump itself. Most of us assume the fuel is stored inside. If it were stored there, a minor car accident could turn into a major crater. Instead, it's deep in vessels called USTs. In the early days of motoring, these were just single-layer steel drums. Over time, they rusted, leaking fuel into the soil. Today's engineering is vastly superior. Modern tanks are essentially high-tech Russian nesting dolls. They are double-walled, a tank inside a tank. The inner shell holds the fuel, usually made of fiberglass or coated steel to prevent corrosion. The outer shell acts as a fail-safe. But here is the genius. The space between walls isn't empty. It's often filled with brine or equipped with vacuum sensors. If the inner wall leaks, the fuel hits the sensor. If the outer wall cracks, groundwater hits it instead. Before a single drop of fuel is lost to the earth, an alarm screams in the station kiosk. It's an impermeable fortress. So, how do we get that heavy liquid from a buried tank against gravity and into your car? Two ways. In older stations, the pump was a suction pump inside the dispenser. It acted like a straw, sucking fuel up. But physics dictates you can only suck liquid up so high before gravity wins. Modern stations use a different method. Modern high-volume stations use submersible turbine pumps. These are propellers located at the very bottom of the underground tank. They don't suck, they push. They propel the fuel up through the pipes under high pressure waiting for your signal. This creates a danger. The fuel in those pipes is under pressure. What happens if someone knocks the dispenser over? You'd expect a geyser of petrol, right? That doesn't happen because of a small cast iron component, the shear valve. It is installed at ground level, right where the pipe meets the pump, engineered with a deliberate, calculated flaw. If a car hits the pump, the valve snaps. A spring-loaded flapper slams shut, sealing the pipe from the supply. The pump might be destroyed, but the fuel stays safely underground. Finally, the fuel reaches your hand. How does the nozzle know when to stop? It's not electronics, no sensors or computers. It is pure mechanical physics. Specifically, something called the Venturi effect. Look closely at the tip of the nozzle. You'll see a tiny hole. When you squeeze the handle, fuel flows. As it flows, it also sucks air in through that tiny hole. This suction keeps a mechanical diaphragm inside the handle open, allowing the gas to flow freely into your tank. As your tank fills up, the rising liquid eventually covers that tiny hole. The air can no longer be sucked in. Instantly, a vacuum forms inside the nozzle. This vacuum pulls the diaphragm shut, cutting off the trigger. Click. It's a completely mechanical reflex. It relies on the flow of air, not electricity, which is safer for vapors. It's a brilliant spark-free solution that has worked reliably for decades. Next time you're at the pump, look down. Beneath the concrete, turbine pumps are pushing fuel through double-walled vanes. This is the heart of the station. Shear valves are waiting to snap shut to save your life. They are silent guardians hidden from your sight, and a tiny hole in the nozzle is using 18th century physics to prevent a spill. Old science meeting modern needs. It's a marvel of hidden engineering that makes the dangerous act of refueling feel like the simplest thing. Think about the thousands of hours of genius design that went into every single liter you pump today. When the job is done, you simply drive away. Most people never suspect the complexity of what just happened, but now you know. You've seen under the hood of everyday history. You've seen the invisible fortress beneath you. Physics, engineering, and history are all around us, even in the most boring places like a local pump. If you enjoyed this look at hidden technology, stay with us. There is so much more to explore. It's a masterclass in hidden engineering that makes the dangerous feel simple. Please hit that like button and subscribe. That's all for today. Stay curious, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next story. Goodbye.